Greeting, fellow soul travelers. I'm Esther, and today's Wednesday Wisdom is do your work when you're not in crisis. As we approach this holiday season, I want to share with you one of the most important things I have learned while coaching this year. Almost every client that I've worked with gets to a point in the process where they had a few victories and things seem to be going great. They feel like they are good and don't have to go any further with their coach. And what I say to them is do your work when you're not in crisis. It never fails. When a client feels everything is good and they don't need any more support, there's not much I can say to them other than they have more work to do, and most of the time that is not enough. They don't want to hear me. Even when a client decides that they have arrived and they are complete, even if the coach doesn't agree, the coach must accept that decision. This is a phenomenon usually happens after the client has reached a goal or two, had some aha moments. This also happens when a person has been through a crisis and through things have gotten better, the storm has passed, and things are back in order in their lives. They pick up the pieces and go on with their lives as if nothing has happened. However, this is the time when they should do the work by looking into how they got there in the first place and what did they learn during the storm they've just survived. This is the time to do the work. I remember this client that I worked with for, say, about 6 months. She had a few victories. She had successfully made a career transition. Her relationship with her husband was on even ground, and life seemed to be going her way. So she decided that my services were no longer needed, and even though I knew she had more work to do, I didn't object. Well, it was a few years before I heard from her again, and she was in serious crisis. She had just went through a divorce, her job was in jeopardy, her mother was gravely ill, and she was having issues with her only child because of all the chaos going on in her life. She needed help. She knew she was in crisis and wanted desperately to get back on track. What she realized was that she should have done the work by continuing her coaching when she wasn't in crisis, and things would not have gotten so out of control in her life. So she asked me, and we started from where she was, and she went to work and on creating her life the way she desired it to be. So, as you go into this year's holiday season, think about where are you in your life? Have you come through some stormy times this year? And are you on the other side? Even if you're still in the middle of the storm or still going through some issues in your life, stop and take the time to think about how you got there and what are the lessons you're learning from this storm. Just remember, once you are on the other side and things have calmed down, it's easier when you do your work when you're not in crisis. How about that? Now, if you've enjoyed this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, leave a comment below, and share this video with your friends and family. Love and light.